Yo, what is up, guys? It is Seth from Schmick Squadron coming back at you guys again with another deck profile with the Blue Eyes. Took this deck list to the regional that we had this last Saturday. We had one there. Had 8 rounds. I only won 6. Unfortunately, ended up dropping, though I do think the deck actually can top. I think it could probably win a regional. YCS, I don't know if it could win. It might be able to top. Though it's not Primate, so maybe not. But I think it could potentially top, and I definitely think it could win a regional. I just think some things were unfortunate, or I just misplayed. Though that also did happen. But real quick, before I get into the deck profile, I just really wanted to thank you all for watching the last Blue Eyes video and giving it all that love. I nowhere near expected the amount of love that video got, so I really appreciate everybody that commented and watched and liked the video, all that kind of stuff, just all that stuff. I just really appreciate it. And it kind of blew me away. So, and then we reached can't talk. We reached 200 subscribers, so that was also pretty insane. Because we don't get on the channel, we don't use the channel too much, but just to see the love was kind of incredible. I'm not gonna lie. So shout outs to y'all. Big thank you to y'all. If you guys want to continue to support or like watch more like steady content, I stream over on Twitch. We just hit affiliate not too long ago on Schmick Squad, and I also upload on a gaming channel, Schmick Gaming. So I upload all the VODs and stuff on over there. Right now on the Twitch, on the stream, we're streaming Dark Souls 2 bow only run, and we're going through the DLC right now. It's a really good time. Really good time. But yeah, guys, much love from me to y'all for the support. So nonetheless, let me not go too long, because last time I tried to do this, it was like 30 minutes. So I'll try to go through this a little faster. The rounds, real quick. I did do 6 rounds. Drew against Centurion. Lost to Malice. Lost to Rizel. Won against Rizel. One against Malice. One against Rizel. Got waxed against Rizel. So, is what it is. But we did play meta. And every game did go to game 3. So there was never a game that I ever felt that like I was out of. Two Blue Eyes, no Jet. I don't know. Jet's good. Maybe more people are coming on to Jet. Maybe I should come on to Jet, but I don't know. 3 Maiden, 3 Sage. I don't think these need any explanation. 3 Aleister is the new add to the deck. This was a really good engine add, and it always got ashed and perm and veilered. I think I used its effect twice. Still on the Bystials, 3 Lubellion. This card's just a powerhouse, so I just really like this card, and I really like this engine, so I will continue to play it. Maybe I'll cut it, but I don't think so. I just kind of like all the engines together. To continue that Bystial package, 2 Drew Swarm, and 1 Magnum, and 1 Baldrake. I might bump Baldrake up to 2. For hand traps, 2 Nib. I think I would take this out during the regional. I don't know. I think I tried to explain this in the first video. I don't think my game sense on Nibiru is very good. Maybe I just drop it at very wrong times, or the other times like I just can't get it off anyway, so it's just like a dead card in my hand. But yeah, anytime that I did see Nib, which I think was like once, it was against Mitsurugi Rizel, and it didn't do anything to him. It literally didn't do anything to him. So he was putting Duo back on the board and Detonator and still getting cross. So I think I might cut this and cut it out the side, because there is one in the side. I just don't like Nibiru. Maybe I'm not good enough with Nibiru to warrant playing it. 2 Imperm, I would bump this back up to 3. I just wanted to make the list 42, so we cut down on some things. 2 Imperm, 3 Valor because just in case that the hand did brick and I did see Valor at least can go into Spirit, so that's at least something. And of course, the beautiful girl herself, Ash, because she's beautiful because she just negates like everything. 1 Terraforming, that's Invocation. 1 Terraforming, 1 Magical Meltdown, 2 Magical Meltdown, and Invocation. I would potentially bump this up to 3. Like, I think I would like go back to playing a higher deck count, going to like maybe 44 or even 45 with this kind of list, because you want to cut down on the bricks, but up your consistency in drawing your starters. But this was good. This was very good. Anytime I did see this card, it was normally bait. Sometimes people took it, sometimes they didn't, and 1 Invocation is enough. No one's really playing DD Crow at the moment. Like, Bestials can't target Invocation, right? So, 3 Wishes, 1 Roar, 1 Mausoleum. I think this is all pretty standard. And 1 Branded, regained off the Lubellion. 2 Talents, because these were flex spots, and these cards were really good. They were really strong, and I would definitely keep them in the main. They were really, really strong, and Majesty and True Light. So that's it for the main. That's 42. And for our extra, Spheres, 1 Spheres, 2 Spirit. Could go to 3. I'm just saying these as like options. I generally think that other Blue Eyes players consider. I think this card's a 3 of. Definitely think this card's a 3 of, but some Blue Eyes players would say that you can cut this one. I think that's perfectly fine. I just really like playing 3. And this is budget. Moonlight, because level 1 tuners and Bystials, like syncing off with Drew Swarm, putting this on board and having like 2 interrupts is really good. Plus in the mirror, or potentially against like Fiendsmith or maybe even Ubel, this is good. I don't know how it interacts with Ubel very well, but in Mermail, this is good. 1 Lightstorm Dragon, 1 Azure Eyes, and 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. All phenomenal. I think I summoned these 2. I didn't summon him very often. There wasn't very many times that I went for the double spirit play. I generally didn't think it was necessary. I usually went for like Spheres instead or something like that. But all of them are fantastic, and I would still keep this I would still keep this in, but this could be also a flex spot. I think Lightstorm's almost like mandatory. I feel like a lot of Blue Eyes players feel that way. It seems to be very often included. The 1 Tyrant, 1 Neo, good enough. I save Wishes. I do not go like Wishes, attach this, and then like synchro off first play. I want the Wishes to be able to equip to easy access to Tyrant, since we only have 1. And Invoked, Purg. This is definitely a flex spot. Purg, I don't know, man. Purg's like fine. I like, shout out to my boy Alfie, but this card's cool. I think it's cool. I mean, Ryzel's running around, and there's a lot of Ash. So if you draw into the Invocation, or you draw into the Meltdown, or top deck into the Aleister or something like that, and you can just like slam this on board, like banish their Ash, or banish their sword, or it's sword, node, ice, and X'd, so I think it's node, that's the other fire one. It's a cool interaction, and plus it can hit over everything. It does piercing, so it could be good in time. And 2 Mechaba. For the side, I think my side was weak. 3 Ogre. I think I would just main this. main this over the nibs. This is just I just think this is a really good side card. You could probably like main it at 2, honestly. 3 Lancia for Malice. The 3rd Nibiru, also for Malice, but like Malice, if they play it well, then Nibiru doesn't really do anything to them. Droll for Ryzeal. Lightning Storms, also for Blue Eyes. Lightning Storm for Blue Eyes, Ryzeal, potentially Malice, I suppose. And then 3 Judgment for going first. And I loved this. I loved this. I loved this. I loved this. This I never seen against any of my Malice matchups, but I know it's pretty much like an auto win. These I never saw, but I know they're also very fantastic to draw into. Drolls, I don't know. Droll and Nibiru are the ones that I'm weird with at the moment. Like, Droll is strong, but Droll is also kind of weird. So maybe you do just warrant playing it in the side. You probably put 2. In my opinion, I'd put 2 Ghost Ogre back into the main. Take out the Nib and the Ghost Ogre out of the side, and then this would be what's left of the side. You could interchange that. I think probably you needed more like stuff for Malice, to be honest with you, but neither here nor there. I really think the deck actually performed pretty well. There was only one time that I lost to the deck itself instead of like the other player or my misplay, and that was just like game 2, round 6. I drew double Lubellion, Invocation, Judgment, and I forget what I think it was like Wishes. No, it wasn't even Wishes. I think it was just another brick card. I set 2. Yeah, I set 2. Went Lubellion, he ashed Lubellion. I was like, all right, pass. He Lightning Stormed, and I was like, all right, game. Good game. Just wasn't meant to be. But the other games, like, I all felt were at least decently winnable. Maybe my round 2 match against the Ryzeal player, game 3, maybe not so much. Or this was round 3. Not so much because it was game. I think it was game 2. Yeah, well, it was game 2. I had Mechaba and he had Metaltronus, I believe, the quick play spell, and negated my Mechaba that was trying to negate something, and from there he just kind of won the game. And then game 3, he just kind of had the nuts he just kind of had the nuts, and my hand also died to Droll. Same thing with round 2. Like, I went first, my hand died to Droll. It was unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Sometimes it's just what happens with Yu-Gi-Oh! But overall, like, genuinely, I do think all the games were pretty winnable, and I think I'm disappointed because I think the deck could have performed better. Maybe it was just some of more of my mistakes, or just like unfortunate things where, you know, sometimes your opponent has it and you just don't have it. That can be Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. That can be any card game sometimes. But overall, definitely had a fun time, and I think the deck was really good, but I'll switch some things out, and I'll come out with another deck profile after locals this week. So you guys have a very wonderful day. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is. Please be safe. Much love. And I can't appreciate y'all enough. Much love. Please be safe.